Hi, my dear students. Welcome to our English online class. Now, we will see the rest part of the poem Taj Mahal, which is written by Rabindranath Tagore. So, first of all, we will see the new words in this stanza. Emerald. Emerald means green colored precious stone. So here you can see the picture of emerald, which is a green colored precious stone. Ruby, deep red precious stone. Here also you can see the picture of ruby, which is a deep red precious stone. Glitter, glitter means to glow. Gleaming, gleaming means shining. Now I will read the rest part of the poem and then I will explain it. So listen carefully. Though emeralds, rubies, pearls are all but as the glitter of a rainbow tricking out empty air and must pass away, yet still one solitary tear would hang on the cheek of time in the form of this white and gleaming Taj Mahal. So here the poet Rabindranath says that all the precious stones like emeralds, rubies and pearls are as transient as the rainbow that decorates the empty air for a short while. Transient means that exists for a short time. So he says that the precious stones like emeralds, rubies and pearls are transient as the rainbow that decorates the empty air for a short time. None of them will last for long. They all must pass away. But one single teardrop will stay eternally. Eternally means lifelong. So he says that one single teardrop will stay lifelong on the cheek of time in the form of this white and shining Taj Mahal. So did you understand the whole poem? Yes. Now let's learn a figure of speech, simile and metaphor. Simile. Simile means comparison of two things using the words like or as. So similes are a way of comparing things using the words like or as. Now I will show you some examples of similes. The strawberries are red like roses. So here there are two things, strawberry and rose, are compared by using the word like. So it is an example for simile. So the strawberries are red like roses. He was as fast as a sports car. So here also the word as is used. So he was as fast as a sports car. Here the boy and the sports car is compared by using the word as. So it is also an example for simile. Now see the next example. His hair was spiky like the top of a pineapple. So here the hair of the boy is compared with the top of a pineapple by using the word like. So it is also an example for simile. His sister is as gentle as a lamb. So here the sister is compared to a lamb. What is a lamb? Lamb means the kid of a goat. So his sister is as gentle as a lamb. Here the word as is used. So it is also an example for simile. Now we will learn about another figure of speech which is termed as metaphor. A metaphor also compares two things but it does it more directly without using as or like. So a metaphor is also like simile. That means comparison of two things takes place here, but without using the words as or like. Now I will show you the example for metaphor. Her tears were a river flowing down her cheeks. So the tear of this girl is compared to flowing river. So here two things are compared. One is tears and the other is flowing river. But the word like or as is not used here. That is why it is an example for metaphor. See another example. The stars are sparkling diamonds. So here stars are compared to sparkling diamonds without using like or as. So it is also an example for metaphor. Time is money. That means both time and money are very valuable. These two things are compared here without using the words like as and like. So it is also an example for metaphor. Your brain is a computer. Here brain and computer are compared and we don't use the word like or as here. So it is also an example for metaphor. Now see the simile in this stanza. See in the third line, like a sunset's crimson splendor. So here sunset is compared to crimson splendor by using the word like. So it is an example for simile. Now see here in the second line, but as the glitter of a rainbow trickling out empty air. Here emerald, rubies, pearls are compared to rainbow by using the word as. So it is also an example for simile in this poem. Now we will do some activities. See here, activity 1. In this poem, the poet uses similes and metaphors. So you already know about similes and metaphors, right? Yes. So you have to pick out examples of similes from the poem and write in your textbook itself. Now see the second activity. Poets use various images to lead the readers to a sensory experience. Images often give us mental pictures that appeal to our senses of sight, sound, taste, touch and smell. Pick out instances. Instances means examples. So pick out examples of visual and auditory or sound images from the poem. One is done for you. Visual images means the image that we can see while reading a poem. So you have to fill the visual images. That means while reading the poem, what all things you can see, that you have to write in the first column. In the second column, auditory images. So you have to write there what all things you can hear while reading this poem. So one example is done here. Harsh thunder. Yes, definitely you can hear the thunder. You can hear this sound while reading this poem. So it is an example for auditory images. So visual image means the images which we can see while reading a poem, and auditory image means an image which you can hear while reading the poem. Third activity is write down words from the poem related to transience and eternity. What do you mean by transience? Transience means one which does not exist longer, and eternity means that exists for a long time. One example for transience is wealth. Wealth does not exist for a long time, isn't it? Yes, So it is an example for transience. And for eternity is sky. Yes, sky exists for a long time. That means sky exists forever. So it is an example for eternity. So I hope you all have understood how to do these three activities. The answers are given after this video. You have to write the answers of the activity in your textbook itself. So thank you students. We will meet in the next class with the next poem. Thank you.